What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. It's your boy here, Vincent Wolf. Today's Thursday. The weekend is almost upon us. For those who don't work the weekend like I do, you got new movies coming out. Only one in particular, and that's Suicide Squad, which I'll talk about a little bit more later on. It comes out this Friday, so be on the lookout for that. Check that out. Let you know the game you're watching is The Division. I started getting back into the game. It's, pretty good, but it's that grind feature is what kills me, because you can grind all day and you won't get anything. And one thing that Tick pointed out was that if you play with multiple people, because we were playing with 4 of us were playing it, doing the high value targets, and we started getting really good loot. So, but when we just played just me and him, we weren't getting anything. We always got the same thing over and over again. And you got to do, high value targets, the harder ones. The harder it is, the better loot. So I might have to. I can't always play with Tig and my boy Green Beast and Decked Out King. I can't always play with them, but I'm gonna have to start playing with some randoms. And randoms suck. They suck really bad. So you'll be seeing me. I'm gonna record, me playing that. Also, I gotta do this challenge. It's been like 2 months, and I'm being honest with you. All right, I like Castlevania, but I'm not in the mood to play Castlevania. That game is just like, it's one of those games where you gotta be in the mood. So I'm gonna force myself to play tomorrow. And I'm not gonna broadcast it on Twitch, but I'm going to record it and put it up for Friday's show, for gameplay. It won't be a new update show like I usually do Monday through Thursday. It'll just be gameplay with some commentary of me going through this old school classic. All right. So with that said, let's get into some updates. But first, I'm gonna hit you with some front page news. Front page news comes to you from news1.com. So, the 16th Street Baptist Church bomber was denied parole. So, back in the day, 1970s, the Ku Klux Klan bombed this church. And the last surviving member of the group that did it, Thomas Edwin Balton Jr., wanted to get parole. He requested, he requested a hearing so he can ask for parole. His parole hearing, asking for parole only lasts 80 seconds, and it was denied. And it should be. Come on. You kill all these people and you think, I did my time. No, dude. That was an act of hate. You did a hate crime. What do you think, you're going to let you out so you can do it again? Come on, man. Stupid. Moving on. Also on news1.com. Happy birthday to the top 5 greatest president of all time, Barack Obama. Turning 55. It was a huge celebration for him. I actually didn't tweet. I should have tweeted it. Happy birthday to him, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it today. It is today. So I'm going to do it today. I think he's done a fantastic job with this country. Even though so many people bash him. And what kills me is all these people that say, Obama's the worst president ever. When you ask them what has Obama did to make it worse or become the worst president ever, they can't answer the question. And that's the truth. They can't. They do it because he's black. That's why. He's actually done he actually done 90% of the stuff he said he was going to do, which is better than any other president has done. And the last president really made the country worse. Let's be honest. A lot of people like to blame Obama for it. No, Obama walked into a mess and he actually made it better. So shout outs to President Barack Obama. And they don't even call him President Barack Obama half the time. They just call him Barack Obama. Yeah, he is the leader of the free world. So show that man respect. He deserves it. Moving on. Also, a lot of people are not talking about it. I'm gonna try and find it on YouTube, but so I can put it in the link. But I have it on my Facebook. There is going to be a Barack Obama and Michelle Obama movie. Now, this biopic is supposed to be the first time that President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama first met and how they hit it off. So I saw the trailer. I actually thought it was fantastic. I don't know why people are not talking about it. I don't know why it's not on Facebook more, because all I keep seeing is Suicide Squad. I see Suicide Squad all the damn time, but I do not see the President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama movie. I don't. You just don't see it. So I'm gonna try and find it so you guys can see it and go see it when it comes out. It's supposed to be coming out soon. I can't remember the date, but it'll be in the description below, so you can check out the trailer. Let me know what you think about it. Lastly, on newsone.com, so I came across this story and it's just baffling. Remember I was saying about how people bashing President Barack Obama? So a Trump spokeswoman blamed Obama for Capt Khan's death in 2004. 2004, okay? Her name is Catherine Pearson. She was on an interview with Wolf Blitzer. I quote, "It was under Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton that changed the rules of engagement that probably cost his life." Are you serious? Obama wasn't president in 2008. So now you're blaming him for stuff that happened under Bush. Come on, really? Are you serious? Like, I don't get it. Like, why they're probably gonna blame Barack Obama for killing Lincoln. The way this is going, they are gonna do that. They're gonna blame him for 9/11. They're gonna blame him, for Lincoln. They're gonna blame him for slavery. They blame Barack Obama for everything. Every time President Barack Obama did it. It's ridiculous. That's all I got for you guys on Front Page News. Those Trump people, man. I also heard on the radio that he was doing some press conference and there was a woman there with her baby and the baby started crying and she tried to quiet the baby. He was like, "Oh no, I like babies when they cry when I talk." And he goes, "But I'm just joking. Get that baby out of here." That's basically what he did. But yet this the guy that people want to be president. Yes. All right, let's get into some gaming news. Gaming news: Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate dropped for the free games for gold on Xbox One. Under the Dynasty Warrior franchise, which means it's pretty much the same game as the regular Dynasty Warriors and Gundam Reborn, which I showed yesterday's show. So if you're into that game, pick it up. It's free. Even if you're not into it, just pick it up, try out a new game. Dynasty Warriors, when it first came out, was actually a fighting game, and then 2 on went into this, and it just got a huge following behind it. So it's a real fun game, easy to pick up and play. You just start smashing buttons, killing hundreds and hundreds of enemies and demons and monsters and all that stuff. It's a decent game, and there's not multiplayer, but co-op aspect to it, so you and your friends can go. So check it out. And if you playing it, or if you played the other ones, let me know what you think about this one that's free on the Xbox One Marketplace. Next in gaming news, more details surrounding the NX. So what's coming out, game-wise for NX is a new Pokemon game, a new Mario game, and a new Zelda game. That's pretty much what we know that Nintendo is making. But what else they announced was Sega, Ubisoft, Activision, Square Enix, and Warner Brothers also jumped on board to make games for the launch of NX. So that's pretty awesome. Ubisoft has tons of games. You might even get to play the new Ghost Recon on NX. You might even get to play the new Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 remake on NX. And Warner Brothers, they make Batman, they made Shadows of Mordor, which is fantastic games. So be on the lookout for that. And Sega's coming back with some new stuff. So be on the lookout for that. I was on the fence at first about NX. I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad, but I believe that this might be the biggest game launch in history. Not just Nintendo's history. That's about in gaming history, because so many people are talking about it, so much is built up. I just hope it doesn't flop. All right, and lastly, deemed one of the hardest games in games history, Jungle Book, that was on Genesis, is now on PC. So PC gamers, you PC gamers out there can go through the same frustration as we console gamers did back in the day. So get ready to be salty. And now let's move on to some movie news. In movie news, I saw Star Trek Beyond, and it's good. Good story, good special effects, good amount of funny, not too much, not too little. So Beyond is about an alien that escapes her ship that went critical and asks for help from the Alliance. And the Enterprise steps up to help, but when they get to where her ship was last located, pirates are lying in wait. So the movie, one thing I love about the movie was the fact that they added so many different species in the film. There's tons of it, because it's a space story, so it should have multiple races in it, and you're calling yourself the Alliance, the Galactic Alliance, or whatever they call them. And I know some Trekkies are gonna fucking they're gonna eat me up, but you know what I mean. They got all these different species, so you should show them. I felt like the last two movies didn't have that many different races in it. They'll have like one at a time, they wouldn't show that many at the same time, is what I'm trying to say. So I like that part. One thing I did hate about the movie, and I hate this about most movies, is the fighting scene was close up. Not all of them, just majority of them. There's only like one fight scene where it was done wide shots. You can actually see the moves, but all the other action scenes in it, I ain't gonna lie, they sucked. They made me very dizzy. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. The camera's shaking, and it's close up, so you don't really see exactly who it is. It made me very frustrated. It's kind of like Blade Trinity. When Wesley Snipes did his fight scenes, it was done a wide angle and one shot, like they choreographed fight scenes. But when it's Jessica Biel, they didn't choreograph a fight scene. So it was actually close up, and they'll shake the camera a little bit and have her, spin around or something to make it look like she's fighting, but she's actually not fighting, So I didn't like that. I mean, take the time out, have a fight director, have an action director to, work through the scene, instead of just doing the cheap Hollywood tricks of just zooming in and trying to get the action scene going. I didn't like it. It made me very dizzy. But overall, I think it's a fantastic movie, and I think you should go see it. All right? If you're into space films, or you're into science fiction, or you're just a Trekkie, this is the movie for you. All right? Fantastic movie. Also in movie news, so many people are bashing Suicide Squad. So I was talking to my boy about this, about how there's so many people bashing, like even me, I bash DC, but I actually have a reason. Like, I watch it and bash it because it's not like the cartoons at all the comic books, and sometimes most of the time the actors don't even look like it, but that's a different story. But this one, people are bashing, but I heard it was actually really good. So I'm going to find out myself. I'm going to watch it tomorrow when it drops, and I'm going to give you my full review on that on Monday. But I don't know. I think it's a good show. A good movie. I think the actors in it are pretty good. And they kept comparing Joker, saying Joker, the guy who's playing, Jay Leto, who's playing the new Joker, isn't Keith Ledger. Yeah, he's not Keith Ledger, but Keith Ledger is not Jack Nicholson, And Jack Nicholson isn't the guy that was in the Batman in the 60s, And all four of them are not Mark Hamill, who played Batman Joker for years in the animated series. So you can't compare them. They're always different. They portray different Jokers, each actor. So you can't compare the two. Is Keith Ledger's Joker, fantastic. Yeah, it is pretty good, and I like that Joker, and he was very, memorable. And they said that this Joker is not memorable at all. I don't know. I think when I see it, I think I'm gonna like it because I've been looking forward to this movie, and it's Will Smith. Come on, man. Come on, it's Will Smith. All right. And lastly, in movie news, so the TV show Powers gets canceled after their second season. Powers is a show very similar to Heroes, but everyone knows about people who have powers, and it comes on the Sony network. If you have PS3, you're able to watch it. Got canceled. The main star of the show tweeted out, Powers is no more. He tweeted that out yesterday. But the comic is still going to continue on. So if you're into the show, while I try to watch it, I thought it was kind of weird. I did. I thought it was kind of weird. Because it wasn't like they had powers and people know about it, but it's like, they're superheroes, but they're not super. Like, it was just weird. It was weird. I'm going to try and give it another shot because I like the actors in it, but I don't know. But it got canceled. All right. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys for movie news. Let's move into some music. Some stuff went down in music news. So now Drake thinks he can out-rap Eminem. So yesterday, there's some rumors going around saying that Eminem is going to put out a diss track about Drake, which I don't think he's going to do. I don't think Eminem is even thinking about Drake. And Drake said that he's ready for Eminem, and Eminem don't want none of this. That's basically what he said. Drake, stop it. Let's cut the shit. Stop it. You don't want any of Eminem. And even if you thought you had a chance, don't even take it. Because Eminem is technically the rap god. Even 50 Cent said he was the greatest rapper of all time. So come on, Drake. Just stop it. Just stay in your lane. Stick with your Hotline Bling. I respect what you did for the rap game, and what you did with your music. I get all that. I understand people weren't shooting with you in the gym. I get that. All right? I get it. You started from the bottom. I got it. All right? I got it. Stay in your lane. Remember, Eminem made a whole album about this and his mom's. Right? The woman gave birth to him. Okay? What do you think he gonna do to you? Let's be honest. What do you think Eminem gonna do to you? If he made a whole album this and his mom, he's gonna make he's gonna make a whole album about you, dissing you. You don't want that. You don't want that on your resume. All right. Also, music news: Nicki Minaj is getting a video game for cell phones, very similar to the Kim Kardashian game, Katy Perry game. It's a game I will not be playing. You will not see it on my show. I'm just here to let you know that if you had the Kim Kardashian game and the Katy Perry game, now you got Nicki Minaj. Shout outs to her. I'm happy for her. And that's it. That's all I got. There's not much going on in music news. There's not much going on in news generally. I feel like if it's not about the bull crap Trump is doing, in the politic news, and if it's not about Pokemon Go, a lot of people aren't really talking about Pokemon Go. Is all I see when I research the news. I have to dig deep. I gotta dig deep to give you these stories. Research is hard. Like, I listen to talk radio. On USA Today. I'm on New York Times trying to find stuff, and it's either Hillary Clinton or Trump. And every once in a while I'll get something about an attack or something like that. So, and in movie news, I don't think it's even worth it. Some not all of it, but I try to do reviews, and I try to find out stuff that I think it's interesting, but a lot of times it's not, it's not. But I don't know. I just try to give you the best I can, what I got. So today's Thursday, so I gotta give you a game of the week, and this game is a PC game, and it's called Broforce. Broforce is a co-op shooter side scroll shooter, kind of like Contra, but it has all the action stars from the 80s and 90s and probably some from today in this game, but they have the word bro somewhere in their name. So it'd be like Judge Bro or Bro Blade. Like there's a Blade Bro, Ro Bro, which is RoboCop, Ram Bro, which is Rambo. It's hilarious, very, very entertaining, and check it out. It's 2 players. It's real cheap on Steam. It's a fantastic game. I love it. If you're into like those shooters with Contra and all the funny aspect of it, it's hilarious. Check it out. Broforce on PC. That is my pick of the week. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. Really, really appreciate it. I know this week I only put up 2 because I was running around. I'm gonna try and do it the day before and put it up as it comes up. The day of, so I'll be all ready. I'm gonna be working 2 jobs for a little while, so just trying to make it work. So technically I'll have 3 jobs. I'll have this show and my 2 other jobs. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a first-time viewer, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the show, leave a comment and click a like. I will definitely watch Suicide Squad, give you guys my opinion, because I believe that movie is gonna be good. I believe it. And I was listening to Rick Smile Morton show, and he said that he liked it. He thought it was a fantastic movie, one of the best Will Smith movies he ever seen. But he said online, everybody's trashing it. So I gotta see it. Gotta see it. And he also said that he thinks Disney is hiring people to bash DC to make Marvel look good. I don't know. That's like a stretch. I don't know if they're actually doing that. But man, it would be funny. It would be funny if that was true. But I don't think it is. So that's the show, guys. I'll have a great weekend. If you guys do go see Suicide Squad, hit me up in the comments, or follow me on Twitter. All my information would be at the end of the show, so you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook and hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also on Xbox, so hit me up there. Same name, VINSYNWOLF. And remember, keep betting on the Wolves.